Welcome back to the Travelling Tonka channel and welcome to this tour from the San Siro Stadium in Milan in Italy. Just before we get into the actual stadium and the tour, I'm just going to explain a couple of things that you might want to know. Parking is right outside the stadium, so you actually drive up to it, through the gate and into it. It's €5 for the time you're there. The gate was actually open when we were there, so we didn't pay, but normally it is €5, which you pay at the ticket desk on the way in. For your tickets for the tour itself, you can actually purchase them at the stadium, at the ticket office. You don't need to pre-book them because there's always slots, but we actually got ours online prior to the visit. The price of an adult ticket for this tour is around about £25. As you can see where we are now, this is actually the museum prior to going into the stadium and around the tour. Your ticket includes this, and it's sort of like a waiting area until your tour in your chosen language starts. As you can see as we're walking around now, there's a lot of memorabilia in here and it's all very interesting. You can kill a good half an hour in there really having a look round at all the various trophies, various shirts, different boots, players. The tour itself is only an hour and a half long. That's the time that you're given. I think ours was actually slightly less than that by the time we came out, but it's more than enough for what you actually get to see in the stadium. When we entered into the museum prior to the tour, one of the guides did come up to us and explain to us what was happening. You would wait in here until they were ready to begin the tour. Then they would call your chosen language tour out, and then you'd get in your group ready to go round. Ours was actually a mix of Italian and English, and he translated both languages. I personally could have spent ages looking around here, all the different shirts from years gone by. There's plaques explaining whose was whose, all the different designs, different boots, goalie gloves there, as you can see. There's a lot of history from AC Milan and Inter Milan evenly on there as well. If you do get called to your tour early, you can come and visit the museum again after, so don't feel you have to rush around everything there. You can have another look when it's completed. We're just about to be taken through our first part, and it takes you through this is the interview tunnel, and then into the Inter Milan changing rooms is where we go first. As you can see, this is walking into the changing room, and then a look round. You'll be able to see the difference between the Inter Milan one and the AC Milan one. The AC Milan one definitely seems a little bit more glamorous. This is the other side of the wall to the entrance to the Inter Milan changing room. As we come out, right next door is the AC Milan change room. It just looks a little bit newer, a bit crisper. The black and red really does leave more of an impression on you. So this is the entrance to the actual change room now as you walk down. The seats in here look a lot more comfortable, and the neon lights make it a bit more special as well. As we finish off looking around the AC Milan dressing room here, you'll see as we exit it, you'll do the walk what the players do down the tunnel and up to the stadium itself. The colours change depending on who is playing at home. So if it's Inter Milan, this will all be blue through the tunnel and down this next part where it's lit up. And if it is AC Milan, it'll obviously be changed to red, which, as you can see now, is it's changing. They're able to change this obviously on a computer, but this is the walkout where the players come down the tunnel towards the end, and then you will be at the stadium entrance. It's actually quite a lengthy walk from the changing room exits down this tunnel to prepare yourself to get to pitch side. This is probably the only part of the stadium where you actually see some of the modern visuals, as it is a pretty dated stadium, but it is still one of the best around. As we're coming towards the end of the tunnel, you'll see the steps at the end is where we have to walk up to get to pitch side. So you do that, and then that's when you come out to all your fans. This stadium has always been on the list of ones for me to visit because it is different to all the others. It's quite an iconic place, and you'll get to see it now in the beautiful sunshine as well. As you can see now, there is some discoloration in the seats, and I mean, it's been here a long time and it's been open to the elements as well, so that's why, but it still looks pretty stunning. The pitch is absolutely mint as well. That is the only places you really go on this tour, though, what you've seen before, and then you spend probably 20 minutes or so out here now, just walking up the stands and having a look round. I mean, it is really impressive. I mean, the roof and the pillars on the corners are what makes it stand out from all the others. I'm so pleased I've finally got to visit this wonderful stadium, because there has been rumours that it is going to be knocked down eventually and a new one built. So if that does happen, at least I've managed to visit it now. You can't hear the guide's audio on this video, but they were very informative and explained a lot about the stadium, a lot about the history, so that was very helpful as well. All in all, it's probably not one of the most glamorous tours you're ever going to do, but this was purely just to visit this iconic stadium, really. So it is definitely worth a visit. I mean, look from the outside, there is no stadiums that look like this anymore. You probably won't get ones that look like this built anymore either. Just before the tour ended, you do actually get taken around the shop as well. So there's an opportunity to go in there and have a look at all their merchandise, which actually is pretty impressive, and from both the teams. Thank you very much for coming back to the Travelling Tonka channel, and I look forward to seeing you all again.